Hello. Yep, I'm back in fullish force. So, there's a lot I need to talk about as to what's gone on in the last month or so. First off, what happened? If you know me personally, then you already know what happened in the last month. It's been a major talking point in the entire area that I live in, essentially. It's still kind of hard to talk about, but to clear the air, let me kind of boil down what happened. Me, my friend Ethan, and my friend Anthony walked along the I-74 pedestrian path built on the new I-74 bridge, which crosses the Mississippi River. We had already crossed into the Davenport side, and we were coming back. We were goofing off, having fun, and then we were hit by a drunk driver. Now, before you say anything, we were on the path, and the path is divided away from the interstate by a concrete barrier with a kind of like railing on the side, which means that for a vehicle to hit us, they had to get onto the pedestrian bridge on the Bettendorf side. They hit us from behind, and that's exactly what happened. They were drunk, because of fucking course they were, and unfortunately, they did not make it off the bridge. It's been hard. It's been hard mentally. Physically, it's been iffy. I feel like I am making progress. I'm able to talk about it without breaking down into tears like I did immediately after it happened, up for a few days after it happened, after getting out of the hospital and everything. But I'm doing better, and that's what matters. I'm talking to a therapist, seeing doctors about everything. My injuries, I came out with a broken toe, big toe, some stuff with my back, my vertebrae, I think like compressed fracture, something like that, I don't know. But the big thing was the impact collapsed my frontal sinus, so it was just destroyed. And in order to fix that, they had to kind of go over my head and get in there and work on it. And that's why my haircut, that's why I got the Britney Spears mental breakdown cut. I know, very fashionable. But yeah, I'm doing good, guys. I'm rehabilitating, getting better. Wounds, I had severe road rash. I think you can even kind of still see the scar where it's healing. There's some road rash on my knee, ankle. Well, there is some on my ankle. There was some on my ankle. There was some, I guess, like a cut. I don't know what happened on my side, but like it had a pretty sizable wound there, and then just other cuts and scratches and bruises and stuff. But I'm doing good. I can at first, after leaving the hospital, I had to walk with like a boot. It took me a while to get back to kind of getting used to walking again. I never lost the ability to walk. I just kind of had to rehabilitate myself because of that big toe. It kind of affected my walking, and it still kind of hurts. Now the pain is like maybe at 3. Like, it's maybe like after I stub my, like a pain that you feel maybe after stubbing your toe slightly. But it's feeling better, much better. And I'm glad for that. And like I said, I am seeing a therapist. I'm talking to a therapist about this because this has been shockingly, I know it's going to shock you what I'm about to say. It's been the most traumatic experience I've ever been in. Bar none. There is nothing more traumatic. I think I've cried more in just the week, in the 2 weeks following that, than I have in my whole life. I was alive when my grandma passed. But that's different. She passed away. I didn't see her pass away. She passed away in a hospital, and I wasn't there. But I seen her funeral, and I cried because she was my grandma. That was in 2009. The thing is, sometimes when I'm trying to get to sleep, sometimes I'll think about him. I'll think about what happened, and will feel like it was a dream, and then I realize that no, it's not. This is real. They're really gone. I won't be able to talk to them. I will not be able to talk to my friend Ethan about Gintama. I will not be able to talk to Anthony about cars ever again. But we'll never get to do the things that we liked again. We'll never get to go to majors again, which is a hobby shop that we love to go to. When we were on the bridge, we were planning a trip to Des Moines the next weekend because I finally had a Saturday off. We were excited for it. It was going to be fun. We were going to go to the fucking Bass Pro Shop there. Anthony was going to drive us. I would have been able to just goof off and like they do in the car, and we'll never be able to have like a cool boys' night out. I was kind of hoping one day to go camping with Ethan and his friends. That'll never get to happen now. The thing that I have not dealt with this yet, but it'll probably happen when I go back to work here in a few months, because I'm taking they are completely fine with this, by the way, but I'm taking a long break from my actual job. But Ethan is the reason I started working at Happy Joe's. He is the one that basically kind of drove me to leave my old job at Hy-Vee Gas to go into Happy Joe's. He got me that job by talking to the managers, and he was just so trustworthy there, and because of his tenure. And he taught me, he trained me. Everything I know pretty much everything I know at Happy Joe's, how to top a pizza, how to cut a pizza, how to do that, how to do this, is because of Ethan. And we had fun working together, you know? It was fun. But most importantly, his parents, well, I'm sorry, guys. It's hard. It's weird that this how stuff happens, because I think maybe 2-3 weeks before I was feeling down, and I was also kind of feeling in a mood of stating my care and support and love for my friends, because No, they are like my family. They are my brothers. They were my brothers. They still are my brothers. I told them if anything ever happened to them, I have no idea what I would do. I miss them. I miss them every day. Oh boy. But I told myself that I'm not gonna let this stop me from doing things that we all enjoyed. Me and Ethan, we fucking loved Gunpla. Most of all this, this is because of Ethan. That is because of Ethan. All this Gunpla is because of Ethan. He got me into the hobby. He got me into Gundam. And I will never, ever forget that. And I will never leave Gunpla. I don't care if I'm broke. I'm still going to be on the r/Gunpla subreddit looking at someone else's perfect grade Unleashed RX-78-2 Gundam that I will never be able to afford in my life because I am broke. Hell, literally after this happened, I have built 3 Gunpla. The high grade UC Double Zeta Gundam, the entry grade new Gundam, and most importantly, in my personal favorite now kit that I own in my collection, the master grade full armor Gundam, Thunderbolt Gundam, Verka. And I wouldn't know about that mobile. I wouldn't even know about that if it wasn't for Ethan. Everything I know about Gundam is because of Ethan, and that is knowledge that I'm going to spread. I'm going to tell new people I meet about Gundam and Gunpla. I already did, but I'm going to tell them about it and hopefully get them into it like Ethan did for me. Same with Gintama. Same with Madoka Magica. Hell, Ethan is kind of the reason that I got into JoJo and Konosuba. I just realized he got me into a lot of things. And I'm going to keep going with a lot of them. You know, it's funny. He was pretty big into Konosuba, and like the day after I got home from the hospital, I look on Twitter. Sure enough, there it is. Konosuba season 3 announced. And I'm like, God damn it! And another thing. This is supposed to be an update video, but I don't care. I'm going to talk about my friends. The day I got home, I was looking at Twitter, and the first thing I did, I pulled up Twitter when I got home on my computer, because I didn't have my phone yet because it was still in police custody because I left it at the scene. And sure enough, sure as shit, in the trending tab, and I kid you fucking not, in the trending tab, almost as if Ethan was there goofing with me in the trending tab, #Gundam. I'm not going to stop with any of these hobbies. I'm going to keep watching Gintama. I'm going to keep doing Gunpla. I'm going to be excited for Gundam. Do things that he enjoyed doing. Because that's what he would want. That's what Anthony would want. Anthony was a great man. Unfortunately, though, I didn't know him as well as I wish I did. And I kind of regret that. But I know that those two, they're in a better place. They're happy. They're healthy. They're having fun. I'm sure Anthony's probably on a racetrack driving with Ayrton Senna and shit because he loved cars. Ethan's probably with a bunch of girls and just goofing off and causing all sorts of trouble. Now, another thing they probably wouldn't want me to do is keep rattling on about them on an update video, but I had to talk about them because they're important to me, and they will always be here with me in spirit. Alright, boys. So, that's what happened. That's where I've been. This is going to be a long video, but I don't give a shit. Updates. I don't know when a new video is coming. I don't. If I don't even know if it'll be the Monica Magica video that's been in limbo since fuck all. I think April. Jesus. Also, I've been using my iPhone and, as you can see, a lapel mic for this video. So, yeah, we're moving up in the world. New backdrop. This is my manga shelf. I have a Cube plush. One of Zoro's swords from One Piece. Shit, I forgot the name of it, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I got those at a convention that I went to recently. In fact, just this past weekend, as I record this, it was fun. I had a blast. It was the first time I've ever been to a big convention like that. The little convention here is really rinky-dink and not really all that interesting. So, yeah. Some anime that I've been watching. Finished up season 3 of Love is War. Very good, I must say. The finale is incredible. The English dub is, once again, as it has been the last 2 seasons, spectacular. That narrator is top-notch. Spy Family. I was watching it, and then I just kind of fell off. I'm going to finish watching it. I know there's a second season apparently announced. So that's pretty cool. And more Love is War content also. I don't know if it's a movie or a new season, but who knows. There's a new Dr. Stone special coming up here in a few days as I record this. I've been watching a certain anime that, shockingly, if you know my love for Nichijou, then this wouldn't surprise you, but Azumanga Daioh. My God, the shit is hilarious. Yeah, that's a good anime. Manga. Manga's been another story. I have not been reading that much manga. I've been collecting manga. Fucking definitely. But I have been reading some manga. Not a lot, but some. Mainly 2. It's Downfall by Inio Asano. As you can see, it's my Goodnight Pun Pun copy there. It's right next to that behind the Mami Tomoe statue. I've read that. It is an incredible manga, and I will be hopefully doing an in-depth review of that. But one that is very long. It's over 1,000 chapters. Oh, it's a grand tale about one man and his goal to find a certain treasure. Okay, that's not. It's One Piece. I'm reading One Piece. I am 100 and. Am I 120 chapters in? I think I'm 120 chapters in. I am out of the Whiskey Park. I am in Little Garden Arc. That's how much I've read of it. I am in Little Garden. My fucking God. Y'all were right. One Piece is an incredible piece of fiction. It is so good. So good. So if you're wondering what my favorite arc is so far, it's Arlong Park. And my God, that is some peak fiction. You guys are right. Will I watch the anime? Will I watch the anime? Silly. No, I'm sticking with the manga. The pacing is better. I'm able to an episode of the anime usually takes up one chapter. You can get through a chapter maybe about 5 minutes. Maybe 10, depending on how slow you read. But, yeah, it's been a great read. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. Let's see. What am I forgetting anything? There are some manga that I do plan on finishing. Azumanga Daioh. I started reading it before watching the anime. Long before I started watching the anime. I do plan on finish reading it. Puella Magi Madoka Magica, the manga. I do plan on finishing that and then reading Wraith Arc, which is the kind of direct continuation of Madoka Magica. I want to finish Kami Can't Communicate. I can't say I will, but I plan on it. I want to. Goodnight Pun Pun. That's on my list. Going on vacation here at the end of August, September. And I'm thinking of reading something new. And one manga that everyone is talking about lately, because I guess it's getting an anime adaptation. I don't know if anyone's heard of it, though. It's fucking, called Chainsaw Man? Yeah, I plan on reading Chainsaw Man. And a bunch of shit, honestly. It's been a roller coaster of emotional, physical pain, tragedy, triumph. But lads, to quote Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street, I'm not fucking leaving!
The show goes on! This is my home! They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here!
But, yeah. So, TLDR. I survived getting ran over. Tragedy. But I'm coming back. Don't know when, but I'm coming back with a new video. Most likely, it'll be a review of Downfall by Inio Asano. Either that or a review of the East Blue Saga of One Piece, which is the first saga of One Piece, which is the first few arcs. It's from Romance Dawn to Rogue Town, Holiday Inn, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around this, I'm guessing at this point, probably a 20-minute long video. You guys have been awesome. I love you all. And I'm about to get really sappy, but if you have family, hug them. Go to your mom. Tell her you love her, because if this has taught me anything, it's that you never know what will happen. So if something does happen, make sure the last words that your mom ever heard, or mom, or dad, or girlfriend, wife, husband, daughters, sons, ever hear is, I love you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Charles. I'm a weeb. Take care. Be safe. I love all of you. And I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.